Hey guys, today I did not forget to record the first fight. It is against Ghost and today's modifier is So Sayeth Doom. The paths stay the same but the modifier changed. Before I jump into the commentary of the fights, I want to ask you if you like the content I create, please consider subscribing and liking the video. So it makes it easier for me to justify my hobby in front of my wife a little bit. So let's jump into the fight. As you see, I was able to fulfill the first two prompts and the next two prompts come up. I need to dex an attack and use, and I think parry is the other one. The thing is, this modifier is now the old version with the 17-second timer. The new modifier will have a 45-second timer, and if you have one team member of the Fantastic Four, it will be reduced to one request, so one challenge you have to fulfill. In general, these fights are like pretty much straightforward. I just hack into them. I try to finish him off before he fulfills, like he gets the next prompt. But yeah, with MODOK, this whole thing got a little bit more tricky. The beginning fights was easy, but with MODOK, because I don't have a Proxima Midnight with me, I have a pretty hard time to fulfill this challenge. I have to do an intercept. I checked it here once again. If you don't know, in the pause menu you can check what you have to do. I tried to get an intercept in, but I got countered with a light attack. It was the limit of the time. So yeah, now I got a heal block. I'm not sure why I still see some green numbers there. That's some misplay, but in general I lost nearly 50% of my cores on that fight. And yeah, the heal block was a massive influence on that. So the next fight is against Daredevil, and as you can see, half health and only 45% health. And yeah, suddenly now it's ticking a little bit faster because the heal block is blocking my willpower, which would usually counter a little bit the poison effect of the suicide masteries. So I'm already down to nearly 30%, and the next two prompts are, yeah, I was able to fulfill them, but I got a little bit over hasty, got countered and immediately killed because I already took so much damage before I even was like really getting countered, just because of the suicide masteries. So I heal up. That's, I think, the only items which I will use this alliance quest. The heal block will be remaining for another two fights, so I already like mentally adjust myself to know that okay, I will lose more health. As you can see, life is ticking down. I already nearly lost 5%, 6%. I don't know, this lagging was a little bit because of the recording. But special one, this is the pull path. So special one with the projectile. Second hit, it will deal a massive amount of damage. But here I chose Venom because it's a Spider-Man. I know I would need to parry more often. And I thought that with the heal block I already will take enough damage. So I prefer to lose them on fights where I don't need to rely on parry so much. Yeah, in general, this fight is pretty much straightforward. Here I need to land an intercept. This would already be, once again, with just cores, a little bit more tricky. Yeah, here I fulfill it, throw out the special 2. This was actually, in general, if you want to plan it a little bit better, absolutely a bad idea, but it was good enough and I killed him off. A bad idea would have been, the reason is if you then have to use 2 special attacks, then you already lost all your energy and would not be able to fulfill it. Here I try to get as fast to a special 1 as possible to finish the fight off before the timer even runs out. And I think it will be just in time. Yes, just before we could have gotten another debuff, I was able to finish the fight. Now the heal block is gone from Corvus, so the only goal is now to just be able to fulfill all the requests, parry, intercept, and the first one was done. In general, if that's fulfilled, it is a pretty straightforward fight. once again, I have to say this is the old version of it. The new version will be like, yeah, much reduced. The timer will be extended to 45 seconds, and that already alone will help a lot. So once again, I jumped in with Quake to carry on with the Sing fight a little bit. Once again, I'm not a Quake pro, so I just take her with me because I know somebody else could take the fight, but it's a good Quake training for me and it helps out the alliance. So I usually use her in the team instead of Proxima Midnight. I lose the True Strike from Corvus, but that's good enough for me. I am able to do it anyways. And yeah, I was very worried about the debuffs to get, and the first one, it seems like it is turned off when he has concussion in the meantime while they would activate. So it's very important to time it right, and here I timed it wrong, so I already have the heal block, and you will see the life will tick down much faster now, just because the poison is dealing quite a substantial amount of damage. Still, we got him already down over 50%. I don't think we will be able to do much more, because as you can see, 3%, 2%, and yeah, not even able to get another hits in. And yeah, now section 3, as last time, I'm going on the Spider-Verse path. I will use Chorus as much as possible here, just to be able to save Venom for the real critical fight. For example, Spider-Gwen, I really dislike this fight without Venom. So yeah, here intercepting, good luck intercepting without anything with True Strike, but I was able to finish it off just right a little bit before the timer runs out, so I'm able to get into the next fight without any debuff. But if I remember correct, I think Spider-Man will mess me up here also pretty good, because he waits and launches a special one straight away. Yes, and that dealt too much damage. I'm not able to do anything more. I don't think I will get him down, because I'm not able to fulfill the props, and yeah, I'm done. Really, the heal block as a first proc is really annoying. I'm happy they also reduced the potency of this heal block from 100% to 75%, so at least you get a little bit healing out of it. But still, 75% is still a massive limitation of the heal. Yeah, next fight is Spider-Gwen. After this one we have one more. I think it's Spider-Man Symbiote. And yeah, they go pretty much straightforward. I wouldn't mind too much at this point anymore if Venom would get a heal block, because I would be able to go through it even with this amount of health. So I think I will go for the special too, and that's gonna be it. Last fight is the Spider-Man, the Symbiote Spider-Man. Once again, I still have Venom as my backup champion for it. So I'm pretty much playing it as the same way as without Sayeth Doom, just because this is my last fight of this Alliance quest, and I'm able to just like take any debuff without having any problem with it. So once again, if you like the content I make, just sub to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Like the video, and I hope I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.